be talking about common multimedia file formats. Some common video formats are AVI, Audio Video Interleave, which was an early video format which uses a variety of lossy compression codecs. Basically what lossy compression codecs do is it makes it so that not all the data is used when you're compressing the video. So say you have like a video that's 1.5 gig stock video or whatever, and so when you have the lossy compression software, it'll make it less space, so probably like half a gig or something, but the quality will be lower and like somewhere like the storage, and it's essentially lost. MOV was used by Apple's QuickTime system, which is their video system. It's like the equivalent of Windows Media Player. It's popular on Apple hardware, and it's created by some digital cameras. MP4 is Motion Picture Expert Group 4, is a new file format which offers more efficient lossy compression, which basically means that instead of AVI, you lost a lot more like quality and stuff, so this time you lost less. And WMV, Windows Media Video, is Microsoft's proprietary video format, primarily used on Windows platforms. So it's like it's the Windows version of MOV. Common audio formats. AAC is Advanced Audio Coding, and it was developed by Apple. And AAC uses lossy compression as well, which is again where you lose some of the quality, so it takes less space, and it supports DRM restricted files, which means that basically has digital rights media files on it, which means that you can't. It pretty much limits the way you can steal something. So like if you have it on your iPod, you can't just plug your iPod in and just like copy all the files. You have to kind of go through a couple steps. And AAC is commonly used in Apple's iTunes Store, which is like where most people used to buy all their music. Flac is Free Loss Audio Codec, which is an open file format which is, as the name suggests, uses lossless compression. And lossless compression means that it has no compression happen, so it means that you have lose no quality. MP3 is Mpeg Audio Layer 3, which is a lossy compression format, which changed the industry in the early 1990s. Basically what it did is that it was one of the first file formats made so that it was like the perfect middle ground to have your audio being used, and it helped when there was internet connectivity and helped fuel a deluge of MP3 sharing sites, most of them distributing illegal copies of music. Basically what MP3 did is it changed the music world and made it so that a lot of people would share and stream music together. MP3 is still popular despite the arrival of newer, more efficient formats. Most people still have MP3 formats, and they're used on almost everything. WAV is a common standard supported by virtually all audio hardware and software. It's kind of like the middle ground between all of them, and basically what it is that it's just something that anyone can use. WMA is Windows Media Audio and is developed by Microsoft. WMA is generally only supported by Windows platforms, and WMA is a lossy and supports the ability to be streamed. Basically what WMA is it's used by only Windows computers, and it has a very high compression rate, which means the quality tends to be lower. Common image formats. BMP is bitmap images, and is used by Microsoft's Paint application included with Windows. BMP files are not commonly supported outside of Windows environments. BMP files supported lossless compression or no compression. Basically what that means is that you lose no quality or anything like that, because it's exactly what it is. TIF, or tagged image file format, is an old format used quite extensively in professional printing and publishing, not something you would actually use in your home computer or anything like that. TIFs are supported in a variety of features, including lossless compression and multiple pages per file. Gifs or GIFs are graphic interface format, and is an old format which became obsolete after the patent row concerning its compression algorithm, once very common on the web. It's still pretty common. I don't know what it's saying, but most people still use GIFs a lot. PNG is portable network graphics, and is a relatively new lossless format designed to replace the older GIF format, which had problems with patent claims. PNG is an open format and supported by most web browsers. Jpeg is Joint Photography Experts Group, and is the most common lossy format, which again means that it loses some of its quality. Jpeg images are produced by virtually all digital cameras and graphics editors, and they're one of the most common file formats in the world. PSD is Photoshop Document, and is custom proprietary file format supported by Adobe's Photoshop image editor. PSD file supports additional application-specific features such as layers and undo lists, which are not available in standard bitmap image file formats. Basically what it does is that it actually has more I don't know how to say it, but there's more to the actual